Hello chess friends, here is a chess move today and this one comes right from the game of the great magician from Riga. So that name in itself is a kind of a suggestion that this game is gonna have something sparkling, it's gonna have some sacrifices. So White was playing Tal against another very strong grandmaster of his time, Jantiman, a very strong and aggressive player. So it's White to play and find the move that White played here and completely smashed Black. Okay, Shitty Wasli, please excuse that. So go ahead, pause the video and try to find the move that White plays here. Alright, so I hope you come up with the correct move. As you can see, tactics, the recipe for tactics is very simple. You have to look for the exposed king plus loose pieces. So the king is soon gonna be exposed as we are gonna see, and the loose piece is over here. That's the bishop. But right now we can't play something like knight to g5 because of this pawn. So what's the point? What should White play? White here plays a very strong move. Rook takes e5, sacrificing the exchange. Of course, it's a Tal game. Okay, so the queen can't take because of the knight being protecting. So pawn takes, and this allows a knight to jump in with knight to g5. So definitely white is getting his pieces, and threat is now simply to take the bishop. In fact, in the game, bishop to f6 was played. But let's see what happens if the bishop retreats somewhere to c8, d7, or f7. Looks logical. What happens over here? In fact, there is a very beautiful king hunt that starts here after bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen h7 check. Now, if the king steps back, then everyone knows that that's a checkmate. So obviously the king has to come forward, and now begins a beautiful king hunt, which Tal would have loved to play. So knight e4 check. The king can't go over here, can't go back, so he has to step forward. Now queen takes bishop, that's a check. The king doesn't have any squares, he has to block it with the knight. And now just as he thought that the attack is running off, white plays a very nice move. Queen to e6, the queen sneaks in into the back door, and after king to f4, white simply plays a tiny move, g3. And that is how the checkmate happened. That's quite a humiliating checkmate, and Tal would have definitely enjoyed the king hand for white here. But this did not happen in the game. In fact, Jantiman calculated all of this and decided, okay, let's not move the bishop, let's play bishop to f6, in a way pinning the knight and making it difficult for white to capture the bishop. So what would you do here as white? As you can see, this knight is pinned and white can't really take the bishop. So what would you play? Okay, I hope you come up with the correct move. The move that white played here, it's a Tal game, so obviously he played knight into e6, the move that we thought, or I told you not to find. So it's attacking the queen. Let's say what happens if he takes a queen, then the simple move knight to c7 is quite winning for white because this rook is hanging, it can't go over here because of her bishop. And the best is simply to go here. But after takes and knight to e4, white is, here we go, a full bishop up, and he won't be having trouble to win. Tal doesn't have problems winning a position with where he's a piece down. He should definitely not have problems winning a position where he's a piece up. So white should win here quite easily. Going back, we are quite deep into it. So yeah, in this position he can also try, for example, okay, bishop f6 was played and knight e6. He can also try queen c8, but then white can play very simple chess, just queen to c4, queen to g4. Now this can be attacked, but now it's time to exploit this diagonal and play c4. In fact, this is completely winning. For example, if queen takes, then just exchange of the queens, take this guy. Now the threat is simply to move this pawn and give a discovery, so he can't really capture this because of takes. Then we're gonna get this piece as well, exchange. So in this position he can play something like, oh, rook over here, but then we're gonna go check, we're gonna capture this, give it check, the king moves here. And after this, I think this is complete disaster for black, and Tal could win this position very easily, being a full piece up. So going back, it was in this position after knight takes on e6 that Janthiman resigned and Tal won this. So what a pretty game, what a beautiful way. And obviously it was a Tal game, so all the sacrifices were quite expected, including this very pretty, very strong knight rook takes e5 sacrifice. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. More videos are on the way, and do check out other videos. Until next time, bye.